Oh my God, is the mic working now? See, I literally was sitting here saying,
Listen.
there you, oh good, does that sound work? Desktop capture sound, not working on OBS on Sequoia. It won't even see it as a data source. And I can't run loopback because it's not compatible yet. So we're making do here. The microphone works, the new camera app works, you can see that going here. But I don't know if you're getting, it's very unlikely you're getting desktop audio. Not much I can do about that right now. So there you go. I can hear it. So I can hear the hey listen. We're making do. What? Yeah. So I'm making my Mac app here. This is the one I'm making for me. It looks very different from the last time you saw it. This is SwiftUI plus SwiftData on Sequoia macOS with Xcode 16 Beta 2. You heard the listen. Oh, good. Okay, you heard the listen. Fantastic. So what is this app that I'm building here? Well, it looks very different from the last time you saw it. Hey, everybody. So this is working in the sense of what you see here works. Mostly, I'll explain. Right? So this is my way of keeping track of, yeah, you know it, epics, Jira, tasks, oh my God, right? How this works, you add an epic here, right? So we'll give the epic an ID because, you know, anyone that's ever used Jira, we're going to call this one epic 3. This is the third epic. This one will be dropped by product 2 days before shipping, right? I think we've all been there. It starts today and it will end September 1st, 2024, right? Boom, we add it. It now appears over here. There's a scrolling issue there, but it now appears over here. The idea being is that now I can add tasks, I can't even say it, to track that. So over here, right, let's get rid of all of these. We'll just delete those. So my new epic, no tasks right now. Adam can be last plus one. Yeah, he can. So over here, right, we're now going to add a new session, a new ticket, new task, whatever it is. And this session is going to be to create the documentation, right? Which will never happen because dev, right? Got the summary. So we add the session. This is all in core data, right? Right now we've added the session. It started, starts and ends right now. I've just got dates in there. There's no time against this epic and there's no time against this task, this session. That's what the play button's all about. That's not hooked up yet. The delete button is though. But something I've been struggling with today, and I'm hoping that geniuses in the chat room can help me out, is I know this doesn't change here when I select. I don't know why yet. Got to look at that. But I need to have the filtering. So when I click the third epic, I only see sessions created for the third epic, right? We'll get to that in a second. The delete button works, but that's where I'm at with this app, right? Of course, you have the whole, you know, hide doohickey thing, resizing and everything else. That's where I'm at. Now, here's where I've got to on the filtering. I'm not sure this is the best way, right? But it works. So he says, hang on, let me check this. Yeah. So if I run this again, notice if I go to, I can't, that was the first epic, right? If I go to the third epic here, sorry, let's go to the third epic, create a new one, hang on. Another task, some summary, right? You're going to get them all listed here right now. Let me make sure, because I was messing around with a lot of stuff earlier. Okay, yeah, it's showing them all. Now, here's the thing. Oh, actually, I should also show, just for debugging purposes, I'm going to put right next above the epic name, let's just put in epic, sorry, hold on. Actually, no, let's not put that there. Above each of the sessions, let's just put something in here, right? Let's just put in session.epicid. No, come on, Xcode. No. All right, we'll do it this way. No. Xcode doesn't want to cooperate and fill stuff in for me. Come on, Xcode. You've been doing great all day. Build that sucker. Oh my goodness. iPad OS 18 died on me right after you said, what I want the geniuses in chat to help me with, but Adam Wolf and this guy he was still around, so that's all the geniuses anyway. Hey, I'll take two of the three wise kings is still the best, right? So iPad OS 18 beta 2 doesn't sound like it's going good for you, right? Okay, let me fix this. Weirdness has begun here. Don't see why any of this has anything to do with what I just did. Because that wasn't a thing. Xcode? What are you doing there? Okay, it's come back to life. You gonna build for me? It's taking a long time. Not a good sign. Oh, you're not on 2 yet? Okay, what the frig? Like, if this works, that's so weird, right? Okay. Let me just change this. I just want to do this for debugging. What's going on, Xcode? What's yeah. Really? You worked all day beautifully. All day without issue. We start streaming. We know what happens, right? We know how the universe works. Epic ID. Okay, so you're not picking up that I made a mistake. I picked it up. Okay, so see where it says Epic 2, Epic 1, right? There is apparently no Epic 3 right now. That's interesting. So, but we need to filter it so it only shows Epic 1 when I pick Epic 1, right? I think you get where this is going. So, down here, here's what I've got going on, right? You can see it's working down here in debug, another task, right? It's only picking up the one. So this okay, let me back up, sorry. I tried doing my fetch request up here. That's not going to work for me because I got to try and pass something in. But this method worked for me on my other app, and it's working here, so I don't question it. But I'll take suggestions. So I've hard coded Epic 1 as the Epic ID for right now. It works because we see it here. Yeah, we see it twice, which is a little odd, but it works, right? We've got it here. However, so we go in, right? We use the fetch descriptor. We get it. We're not checking it right now, which actually is a bit odd. But this is sort of where I got to a little earlier. So I need to work on this. 2 of the 3 wise men. Yeah, unfortunately, Nutter's out sick tonight. Oh, is he out sick? Okay. You had a day where Xcode worked beautifully all day, and you could, and all you could say about today on my stream was it wasn't so bad. Yeah, actually, this version of Xcode has worked all day for me just fine. I know. I'm just pushing my luck. I know. So, chat room. Smart geniuses in the chat room. 3 wise kings, 50 wise kings. I don't mind how many we need here. Love to get this filtering, excuse me, working properly. Now, like I say, I've done the on appear here because it worked for me before, right? So the initial, when the detail view comes up, we're grabbing all the sessions. It's pretty fast right now. There's not a lot of sessions, but I'm certain that's not a good plan in the end, right? So we grab them all, and then in the on appear, we sort of do it again and filter them, and replace them, because I can, when I did the fetch request up here, the problem became I needed to give the fetch request the string, essentially, to filter by the epic ID, which of course isn't available before it's rendered itself, right? But I'm sure there's a way around that, and I just haven't figured it out yet. But for right now, this is working here, sort of. So again, I'll take all suggestions and advice, including give up, go get another career. It's not worth it. Don't put yourself through it. Imagine how bad your coworkers must be if Xcode can work beautifully and the day is still only meh overall. Yeah, no, right. Well, they're all using 15, so I think I do this in the init. So interesting, Adam Wolf, that you mentioned that. I also thought about doing this in an init, and sort of had a problem. But I actually would prefer to do it at that stage than this on appear, because I feel like this is just a bad plan. Once I get a whole stack of sessions, this is a bad plan, right? So I am happy to look at that. So let's do that. Let's take this on appear off. Let's work through this together if you don't mind. And if you do mind, for God's sakes, please help me do it anyway. I'm only compiling tears. You have to see the stickers, folks, to get the joke. All right, so let's just start there. So, for starters, because of the init here, right, I could do this now. So, and I'll try to keep up with the chat room. Feels like a bad plan? Thank you. I thought it was a bad plan. But I'm only compiling tears. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. With the old glasses, may have to update that sticker. Yeah. So in the init, okay, let's. I know I've just pasted that in, but for starters, let's put in. Well, here's the thing. I'm not even sure that I need this here. I'll tell you, not the init, I mean parameters, because I've already got an epic, and in there is the epic ID I need, right? So, here's the thing. Let me leave that string. Let's just see what happens. Okay. So I do. Okay. All right. I do need to do that. So epic is of type epic, and then self.epic equals epic, right? Should maybe maybe, but there will be, it'll be missing somewhere, probably down here on the preview. Yeah, so epic ID. Actually I spelled it wrong, sorry. Oh shit, what was it? Command Shift E? No. Control Shift E. Let me just randomly hit characters. No. No. I've already forgotten the bloody name, the bloody shortcut. I learned it the other day, already forgotten it. There. Redeems kaleidoscope glasses. Other stream. What if I just put different color marker pens on my glasses? Yeah. Some wants that pick for the final boss. Hey, if you want it, I'll send it to you. Yeah. I don't mind. I'll take whatever fame I can get. Unfortunately, only postgraduate student bad. Command Option E. Maybe that was it. Hang on. That's the one. Thank you. Yep. Command Control E for all. Is that all in scope or all in file? I guess that's all in scope, right? But that was the one I was thinking of. Okay, let's keep going here. So let's not do that. By the way, this is new, right? In beta 2, I didn't ask it to expand the macro. It did it for me. It just automatically expands it. That must be new in 2. I don't remember it in beta 1, right? Don't know how I feel about that. I almost kind of feel like I prefer it when I ask it to expand it, but hey, let me know what you think. They won't change it just because of what I think. All right, so my epic here, oh shoot, let me see. Can I? Yeah, you know what? I know, bad plan. I'm going to disable the preview for now. I think that's what I did in my other app. Over here, I think oh shoot, that's a problem. Hang on. I think this was a holdover for some things I was playing around with earlier. Let me see. Oh no, actually I do need that there. Okay. I don't think it's gonna work because it's gonna be out of scope. Could be wrong, but I think it's out of scope. It's out of scope. Oh, shit. You can see the fun I was having earlier, right? Oh, really? Okay. We'll see. Yeah. I see where you were going with it. Yeah. I give up. Yeah. But you smell lovely. Yeah, they ban you from typing just that word. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Shit. This is the most sensible way, right? Pass it in. Yeah, I thought it probably is, right? So, how am I gonna get it back in scope over here? Works here in the list, of course, because hey, I'm clicking on the list. Oh, actually, wait. I was thinking that I don't want to have that detail view there anyway, initially. So, hold on. I may have just skipped ahead, right? Because I don't want to show nothing. I haven't selected anything. Now when I select one, right, I get it doesn't work properly. But again, that's actually the behavior I want. I don't know what's going on over here. Okay, but, right, we got this far. So, hold on. Over here on my init, I don't think I got... I don't think this worked right. I have no idea who that is. But does that make you the new king? Accessing environment model context's value outside of being installed on a view, this will always read... Oh, okay. Okay. Because... But it's right here. I get it. It's right there, but no init yet, right? But, okay, that's interesting. I guess I've learned something. I just assumed that this would happen first. And because it's an environment thing, it would always be there. But because are we saying because I've written the init, this, I now got to take care of this? Seems odd to me. Oh, okay. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. I know. It's no surprise to anybody, is it? So, Adam Wolf, I think I'm doing something wrong, right? Is the reference? I'll check it out later. Thank you. I mean, I'm sure you're never surprised at this point when I'm like, no, I've never heard of this pop culture reference. It's probably more of a surprise when you're like, what? You've actually heard of this? Yeah. So I get it. My model context, even though I've got it up here in the environment, is not available here. Someone help me out. Am I understanding this right? Yes, exactly. or maybe a Scottish one. Yeah. Not including the Proclaimers. God, I hate that Proclaimers song. I would walk 100 miles not to ever hear that song again. Oh, wow. Wow, even I'm going to defend Scotland on this one. Scotland is a beautiful place and it's real. Seattle, on the other hand. But am I even on the right track here? Pull that do catch into the did appear since it's only login. Well, does it matter that it won't eventually be login? Or you see what I'm getting at, right? But for now, I'm with you. I'm going with you here, right? So, oh, sorry. Hang on. I think I misunderstood what. You're saying actually put that in a non-appear for now, since it's just logging, right? That's what you meant. You can't tell me that there's actual people that live in the place that produces the heavenly nectar known as Scotch, and that they manage to get anything else done. Why would you want to do anything else? If you've given, everyone on the planet one miracle, well, why do any more? I feel like you've done your bit, right? Okay, what now what did I do here? Yeah, that's what you meant. Okay. Um but hang on. We can get rid of we're going to take this one out, right? That's never going to work there. Right? Sorry. I think you meant that, right? Actually, wait. Don't even need that, right? And don't need that. I think maybe that's what you meant. And then back up here, yeah, put that back in there, right? Wow. No, okay. Let's put that after. I know. I hear you, chat room. I'm hearing you, idiot. Oh shit. You know when you're like, I should have done that to begin with. Let's just put this back in. Okay. Let's get rid of all of that. Right? Happy Xcode? Yeah, right. I think, let's see. I think I got, well, no, that's probably not good. Not good, right? Although, look, it is working in that it obviously got them and filtered it, right? But we know the display part's still wrong. Got to get there. But this is the troublesome part, right? So I feel like we refactored back to, well, Adam Wolf, why are you not at your computer? It's all right, buddy. We got there. We've shifted bits around, and we know at this point that down here, sessions has, well, it's got these two tasks, which makes sense because what it's saying is this one here, right? That one is the one it's reporting against. That's why I'm wondering at this point, if I get rid of this, it's all going to break, right? Yeah. But what I was wondering is if I had a private var of sessions, right? Thank you, predictive, yada yada. It's not going to print anything now, right? But if we do all this, right? What I need is to take the results of this and say something like what? Self.sessions equals sessions, maybe? All right, maybe not. Maybe not. See, I don't think this is... I think the other one is the one that was kicking in all the time. Uno Brandon, how you doing? Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I don't know how great the work is at the moment, but we'll keep going. It's either going to sink further or slowly recover itself. Thank you. Appreciate that. So I don't think this one right here, right? If we let's put a breakpoint in there. How you doing, by the way? Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Sessions. Boom, 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 boom. I don't think there are any. I think this is completely predictive is helpful until you don't want it to be. There you go. Right. Let's just do it again down here. So it's going to run the filter that I've hard coded. Oh, sorry. And yeah, that is not doing anything, is it? And I actually think it's because of the model context issue, actually. That's what I think. Working on a project myself, but I'm finding out upgrading to Sequoia causes my project to fail. Uh-oh, that's not good. So, see, I've sort of cheated here a bit because I started writing this project in Sequoia hoping to avoid any of those kind of problems. I've not yet been brave enough to open any of my existing projects done with like Xcode 15 and stuff. I have not gone there yet. I've got to at some point. So, hey, you know, put your problems in the chat room. We have lots of geniuses around who might be able to help you, or we can at least share in your pain. So feel free to ask questions or say, you know, tell us what's happening. Love to know. Yeah. I just fixed my app running when started from Xcode 16 today. Yeah, I didn't see much of your stream today, Coco Type, but how did that go for you? But yeah, Una Brandon, ask away. You never know. We might be able to get you through the pain. You know, hopefully we won't make it worse, but maybe we can make it better for you. Okay, so I'm a bit worried here that this is not being respected once I do this in the init because maybe it's just ignoring it. I don't really feel like I should have to... It feels wrong that I would have to recreate... I would have to pass in a model context for this because the whole point in the environment thing is it should just build it for me, right? But if anyone smarter than me knows, is my init here actually causing it to ignore this completely? And I'm saying I'm taking responsibility for it? Yeah, go for it, buddy. Go for it. You never know. Hey, if I can't fix my code, I'd happily fix somebody else's. Can you repeat your question? I'm not sure if I can, but I'll try. So, since I put in my own init right here, I think it has stopped paying any attention to this environment model context up here. because according to this down here, right, value outside of being installed on a view, this will always read the default and not get an update. Suggests to me that what I did here with this init has caused it to completely ignore this environment up here. So if that's the way it's supposed to work, I mean, I can pass it in, but I feel like I shouldn't have to, right? You can't access property wrappers inside of init. Yeah, okay. But so how the hell is it? So with that in mind, how the hell am I going to do that in an init? Oh, well, actually, I know how I could do it. Right? I guess. I mean, I guess I could pass it in, just use it here in the init. I just felt like I shouldn't have to, though. I thought that was the whole point of environment variables is it's a thing. I guess I'll explore this as an option. I still don't feel that I'm doing the right thing here, but okay. Epic context. Whoops. Which will be of a type model context. I believe you can make query sessions, then also init the query with the filter in init without using model context directly. Oh, you know, that sounds familiar. I wonder if that's how I did it on... Well, see, my other app that currently does something along these lines that works is using core data. I know it's essentially the same thing, right? Let me pull it up here in GitHub. Hang on. And we can... I know, because I looked at it earlier. And I was like, wait a minute. Foolishly, I said to myself, there's got to be a better way in SwiftData than the way it worked, right? Maybe I was a little wrong there. Hang on, I'll find it. Let me bring this over into the view. Give me a second here. I've lost my other view. Hold on. Oh, where did my other tab go? Oh my God. What's going on here? Hang on. It was right there. There it is. That's odd.
Are you winning, son?
Let's try that again. Okay, it worked this time. All right. That Paul, what's his name, from Swift Hacking does this in the tour you sent me a while ago, I think. Yeah, no, that's where I got it from, but that was core data. Okay, I don't know what you guys are talking about. That was core data. If it's the same, okay. I just assumed it would be better by now. Look, I can go in and show you, right? Let me go into these views. This is my job tracker app, right? So when you go in to edit the editor's job, I do this here. And in fact, I think we did it on the stream together, right? Look, I created a fetch request. Then my init did all the thing. But I just assumed there was a better way these days. So I'll just copy and paste, stake my own code, right? So hold on then. Let's walk backwards to go forwards. So we'll create a fetch request. If this is how it works, fine. I'll just do the same thing again. Right? The type fetch result. Actually, results. Result. Oh, is it of type session? Yeah. Is it called fetch result session now? This is what I had. Is it not a thing now? Did they rename it just to mess with my life? Fetched. Fetched, Peter. Fetched. Oi. Oh, crap. All right. Let's keep going here for a second. What keeps, like, spraying? I don't know. What is it? I know what you mean. Dude, it's a bug outside the window. Texas, summer. Sorry. It took me a minute to figure out what it was. Oh, well, that's going to be annoying. Hang on. Let me add anti-bug filter in OBS. Noise gate, noise suppression, noise gate, noise suppression. Let's try noise suppression. Did that make it go away? And one thing at a time. Did that make the noise go away? Maybe I'm the noise. Oh. Uh, Maybe it's something else. I don't. Is it me? Okay, I haven't updated Z in a little while. So if they support Swift, awesome. All right. Going back to what I was doing. Hang on. Give me a second. Let me take my init from my other file and we'll compare. Let's see. That's the code. Let me check. But I did have, I'm just checking here. Actually, that was it. Oops. Yeah, there's not, I mean, unless it's, actually, I don't think I've heard the air conditioning come on yet. So I don't know. Maybe it's some, maybe it's the, I don't know. Yeah. You're clipping it. Okay, that'll be great. That'll help. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Yeah, actually on this one, I didn't pass it in. So, sort of actually done the same thing anyway. There's no sort descriptors, but I don't think that's going to matter for this problem. But I do have the fetched results that I could use. No, I didn't. It was Italian today. Some linguine and some chicken and Alfredo sauce. It was great. Spritz. All right, hang on. Cautious poised garbage. Yeah, sounds like a win, right? A init from my other file and we'll compare. Oh, that noise. Oh, that noise. Okay, yeah, I know what that is. Tell me if it goes away. I bet I know what that is. I bet that's gonna be at the. It's the sound on paste. Hang on. Let's see. I bet it never comes back now. When I copy and paste, keep paying attention. Okay. You posted a gist above with how I do my queries in a task app. You did? Oh, got it. Yeah, okay, hang on. Let's have a look. I'm just going to copy and paste that over into Xcode if you don't mind. Let's clear that out for a second. All right, so you got your query. You called yours Epic as well? Huh? Okay, let's try and adapt this. So you've got a query. Let's call it sessions of type session. Let's take that for now. Get rid of my init. Let's put it in yours just so I've got it for reference. Predicate task. So let's just call that session. Oh, actually, okay, hang on. I've lost my chat window. Where'd you go? There it is. Shut up about code. We're dealing with paste noises. Oh, yeah, actually, so you should have just not heard it. Yeah. I swapped in Epic and the gist. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, thank you. Hopefully you're never going to hear that noise again. In which case, you know, if it never bugs you again, that's exactly what it was. If it does keep bugging you, maybe it's just in your head. I know that's an invalid redirect. Okay, jeez. Oh, okay, let's just, oh my God. Let's just go back to my original one. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure I understand what this task and task item are here, though. Task would be my session, right? But what would that make task item? Okay, so let's make this Epic ID, right? let's leave that alone for now. Oh, I had it backwards. Okay, thank you. So this would be sessions, and that would be a session, as in the model, right? And then well, you know what? Let's do our print here, right? So session dot epic ID. We should only see one of them, and in this case it should be one. Got a feeling I'm already screwing this up. I'm already screwing this up. Okay. Session. Yeah. And still got issues here though. Only because it's the camera on the laptop that's off to the side. And I'm using the new camera mirror doohickey in Sequoia because I'm too lazy to set it up in OBS, and actually conveniently this way I don't have to. Still got a thing going on here though, right? Hang on. There's no... Yeah, but the thing with this, there's no... We're not filtering it by anything. We're not giving it anything to filter by. Was yours the complete code, or is it partial? I don't understand. Sorry. Am I blending it with my code, right? Because I don't see any way here, other than I pass in the epic. Okay, right? But there's no filter in here. You see what I'm getting at? Should return a book. That's what's filtering the sessions. A book? What? Better for me? Thank you. Yeah. Bull. Okay. Like, when did books come into this? All right. Sorry, I still don't get it. Why does that? Why do I need a bull? I know it was a long time ago I did that core data, but I feel like I'm completely lost here on my own code. If only there was some kind of like multi-sharing code editing thing. Oh, wait, shit. Actually, so you're saying Zed has it, right? Have I installed Zed on this yet? No. Hang on. Let me... God, this microphone is always a pain in the ass and in the way on the other screen. Always. Doesn't matter where I put the damn thing. I have to look around it. God, I hate life. It's like the bane of my existence. So, you're saying it supports Swift now, huh? All right, hang on. Let me get back to this. God, this microphone is so annoying. Hang on, Adam Wolf. I'm getting back to the chat. Here we go. Okay. Okay, but session.epic triple equals try equals, I don't even know what to call that. Something. Yeah, but I don't no, I don't get it. I'm sorry. I'm completely lost here. I need to be passing in an Epic ID to filter by. I'm not hard coding it. Treacles. That's what I'm calling it. Treacles. I like that. Yeah. But I also want to try this at the same time now. Now that this is in here. Hang on. Extensions, you said, right? Hang on. We got to go here with this. What am I looking for? Swift. All right. Let's okay. Hold on. Let's open up this file. Right? If only I remembered which Epic detail view. All right, look, there it is. Yeah. Syntactated and everything. All right. Sorry, Adam Wolf, got distracted. In theory, we should actually all be able to edit this somehow along the way. Just saying, right? All right. Well, we'll have to try that at some point. Yeah. Getting back. Hang on. Okay. Oh, sweet. Okay, maybe we'll make it happen today. It'll make me super happy. You don't know about anybody else. Okay, got it. Whoops. Whoopsie. There you go. That actually is what it should be. All right. Yep, not surprised you can't find tasks. Not a surprise to anybody, right? We dip into the wrapper there. But I think that should be sessions, right? Yeah. Okay. And then I don't think we want any of this. Right? Hang on. I'll put it in the chat. There you go. Same problem as you. Had it forever, can't change it. Build failed. Okay. See, because I clicked on this, it opened it up, right? That's what's going on there. Cannot convert value of type predicate expressions dot equal predicate expressions something something string. Actually, I had that error earlier today when I was doing something because I can't remember why now. Probably the sort descriptor is wrong. Hang on. The sort descriptor should be the one from the session, right? Not, it's the epic ID, which is a string. Which makes sense. It was complaining about a string. Is it trying to... Wouldn't be this, right? We're not trying to order the strings here. I don't think that's what it's complaining about, is it? Wait, actually, hold on. Yeah, I don't know. I got a question mark for your question mark. I don't know what you're questioning, sorry. And it's really annoying because it's wrapping this under here and I can't freaking get it to, it won't show it. So I don't know what the whole problem is because it won't show it other than just hovering up here, which is even worse. Any standard predicate expression. Yeah. I don't know. This is what I had earlier. It was complaining, hey, something about a ball, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh my god. Just quit it already. Just thank you. This seems to be what it's complaining about, right? Oh, maybe this... Yeah, I don't know. A lot of mysteries. I thought this would be so freaking simple. It was when I did it with core data. I guess that should have been my sign. You only get it, it only goes well for you once, right? I'll open up a file here. Or not. I was going to open up a file and leave that open for you. Cocoa type, yeah. Yeah, I can't see the full error. That's the problem. It is clipping and I can't unclip it. The only way I can see it fully is up here. And it's horrible and small. It clips in the IDE otherwise. I can't pull it up there. Yeah. Cannot convert value of type predicate expressions dot equal predicate expressions dot key path predicate expressions dot variable session string something to closure result type any standard predicate expression bool, right? That was the thing when Adam was saying about it returning a bool here. That bit loses me. Do you see anything in there? Let's have a look. Oh. Did I close it? Try. Oh wait, what's this? GitHub Copilot, Terminal, Assistant Panel, Chat Panel. And Notifications Panel. Oh, look. Accept. Command Shift C. Okay. Yeah, there you go. So there you go. I'll just put some text in. I accepted. I'll keep that up, but oh wait, hang on. Accept. This could get tricky. Wow, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? All right. It was great while it lasted. That bit worked. Okay, Adam Wolf, let's get back to Escamino, sorry, let's get back to your bit. That's okay, it worked. Yeah, totally worked. So you're gonna fix all my problems. Hang on, let me back up and catch up on chat here. Yeah, get Adam to install it and fix my shit, right? All right, hang on. Let me catch up here. Epic ID is definitely a string. Let me check. Yep, Epic ID is definitely a string. What it actually is, I think it's a UUID, if I remember rightly. No, actually it's not. Sorry, it is a string. Yes, it is a string that I enter when I put the epic in. That epic one, right? So it is a string. Okay, hang on, catching up on everything else. Let predicate equals n as predicate. Let me grab this one. Hold on. Let me put this in here. Let's compare. This looks more like what I had in my other app. I don't know the difference, but I know that that is what I had when I did it with core data. I'm still catching up here. Hang on. Epic ID also a string? Actually, it should be. Hang on, I think I just showed that, but yeah. See? It's a unique string for what it's worth at the moment. Yes, it's a string because I enter it. I'm going to try this, see if it builds. It didn't. Okay. Same problem. But at least we can read the problem now. Value of type n as predicate. Actually, this is not the same problem. To expect argument type predicate array session optional predicate session. Oh, hang on. Wait. Sorry, I did see an updated There. Bear with me. No, I bloody just pasted the same damn thing. Hang on. Boom. That was the one I was meant to be looking at. Okay. Cannot convert value of type as predicate to expected argument type predicate array. Oh, same problem. Okay. Yeah, even though this actually will only be an array of 1, right? It'll only ever be an array of 1. Give me a second here, folks. Hang on. Okay. You updated the gist to pull the epic ID into a local var. All right. Give me a second. Trying to keep up with you all here. Hold on. Adam Wolf, I think that closure problem you mentioned is the one I was hitting earlier with my solutions. Okay, let me try and keep up with things in order here. Hold on. All right. Zoink. Let me let me do what we do and just comment out. All right, hold on. Oh shoot. Hang on. All right. Let's get rid of that hole in it for a second and get rid of that. Right. All right. Session.epic equals epic ID. I think we're back where we started with that one, aren't we? Hang on, I'm trying to keep up with chat at the same time. This one, right? Thank you. Okay, hang on. What is this saying here? Let's have a look. Ooh, lots of stuff. Cannot infer key path type. Oh, okay, wait. There you go. That's that. Okay, hold on. Build succeeded. This is dangerous. All right, hold on. See, I told you 3 wise kings, didn't I say? I think we got what we were looking for. Oh, wait. Something horrible happened. I can't I can't change epics on the clicky list. What did we do? Hang on. I can't. That can't be good. I know that can't be good, right? What am I looking for? What is your ID for the clicky list? I noticed you're sorting errors. I noticed you're sorting errors earlier, and it made me suspect something was up with that. Oh, you noticed the sorting errors. I thought you meant I was sorting errors. I'm like, what? Hang on. Yeah, hang on. Let's go back, right? So on my clicky list, navigation link, right? Epic detail view, and I'm sending in the whole. I'm sending in the epic. Now, wait though. because I was trying to solve some other problems earlier. So I may now have to rework. Like, I may not need this, right? But actually, I do need that because this is a whole other UI thing. But let me show you. It's easier to show you with the code. This plus button right here, right, pops up this sheet to add a new epic. Sorry. Oh, okay. When I click on this plus button adds a session. This one adds a new epic. Right? These are the two sheets here. But when I add a new session, obviously I want to send in the currently selected the current epic. This epic in the detail view here, this session should be adding that epic automatically. You following me, right? So when I click on that, it's gonna bomb right now because of other stuff we've done. But you're following what I'm saying, right? We're gonna automatically add that epic. I shouldn't have to add the epic to a session. I know that, okay, that's where that's at. Oh, God, I need to get some hydrate. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah! No.
I hear the shenanigans while I'm gone. Okay.
I'm here.
Oh, you want the Helldivers transition? I'll give you one for free. Hang on. There you go. I gave you two. Although I don't think you got the sound from that transition because, like, if you did, let me know. Because I don't think you do, but read the documentation. Actually, I tried that at the very beginning of all this. And it didn't help much. You got the sound? Awesome. I got the sound here. I just don't see it coming up in OBS. The sound coming up in OBS. So the fact that you're getting these sounds is great because it means OBS is just doing it. Excuse me. Most docs are more confusing than helpful, to be honest. At least in my... I kind of agree with you sometimes, especially on some of this stuff. Okay. Where were we? So, yes. Did any of this make sense? Right? Here's the list. Wait. Here's the list. Here's the clicky navigation link. Click on it. I send in the epic, but... yeah, that's it, really. Huh. Yeah. Hang on. Do you really have Swifty? Yeah. Oh, do I? If I did, I didn't mean to. Or I should say it wasn't intentional. I think that's the wrong Swifty. Hang on. Yeah, look, there it is. Done. Update. Okay. That's the other one. What, you mean it was gonna... I believe it gets me billions of followers, right? Thank you for that. Click all the Swifty things. Redeems git commit. I'm not even sure if I have a repo for this. Oh, I do. I have a local one. Yeah. It's okay. I'm feeling brave. Redeems who wants to be a millionaire? Ask an expert. Adam Wolf. Yeah, Adam Wolf. I'm going to ask Adam Wolf. Okay. Did I answer your question, Coco Type? Right. So, here's the deal. It's working for the filtering. Yay, team. Now we got this going on. Although these controls work, right? So it's not locking up as in like locking up. Okay, that's a problem. But I think... Okay, hang on. Let me fix this, otherwise we won't get very far. We won't be able to add new sessions. Bugger. Hang on. We got the epic ID here. Not that one, sorry. We've got the epic here, right? So we know about the epic. So why? Okay. May have screwed that up. Please don't. Oh, I knew you were going to do that. I got a feeling this is what it did earlier. But when I force unwrap it, I didn't catch it. Did anyone catch it? Is it empty? It is empty. It's nil. Okay. Why is this nil now? Why? Oh. Okay, one problem at a time. Look, I'm sending in the epic. Actually, I'm sending in the epic here, but you know what? Have I got to do the... Oh, I feel like I'm typing code here that really seems unnecessary. Just saying. Maybe even that statement was redundant. This was working beautifully before the filtering. Why is it now? This worked beautifully before. Just saying. I really still feel like a lot of this is contrary to what I'm supposed to believe about SwiftData, right? But why is it now nil? Why? It's not nil here, right? And then oh, hold on. Is that wrong? Yeah. Does this need to be a state? I'm asking myself. And the answer is not really. Not at this point. No. Knock yourself out. Get your money's worth. That's what I say. I say go for it. If it makes you happy. Beautiful. Fixed it. Okay. So now let's add a new session. We're back on track. Okay. This is the new session. All right. Add it. Boink. There it is. Okay. So that all works, but I can't click on my freaking list. What's the deal? I can add one for sure, right? That all works. There's that weird scrolling thing, but that's just, I don't know, maybe some kind of just glitch. But I can't click. Can't click. I have not seen that. I would love to see a picture of that. Yeah. Also trying to force myself to you know, put widgets in here. So I don't like widgets on my desktop. I don't like anything on my desktop other than what I'm currently doing. Anyway, it's got nothing to do with this. Everything's working except for clickety clickety click the second time. Only works the first time. Doesn't work the second time. Can't click shit. So, let's go look at that. It's kind of a thing, right? But now I will do a commit because that's all Good stuff. Fixed. No. Added. Filtering. Per epic. On. Oh my god. Per epic. On the detail. Epic details screen for sessions. Okay. Of course my camera's in the way. Of course it is. Oh, I can move Xcode. I can't move the camera. Really? That's classic. Okay, there we go. Good. We're in a safe-ish place. Isn't it starting a forever lasting loop? I suspect something like that may be. However, the fact that I can still interact with everything else and the CPU and everything else wasn't going up made me think that maybe it wasn't that. And at the end of the day, it is just an everyday navigation link, right? Oh, you know what though? I say that, but let me take that out for a second. It's probably going to break something, but well, it will break something, but yeah, that's okay. I may have to do this a different way, so that's fine. I may not even need it now. Let's see. First epic session 2 epic 1, right? That means it's something. Add it, do the thing. Actually, it's still just working without it. We may have fixed my need for that there, which would be great. Means I can also maybe get rid of that. Hang on though. How is that working? Now I'm curious. Should that even be working? Oh, you know what? That's not even a thing. That's why it's working. That's not even on that view anymore. Because you can't add the session. Oh, shit. Actually, wait. Yeah, you can. I'll show you. Don't worry, just talking to myself. Yeah. Yeah, I did have it in 2 places. I'll explain why. As I was thinking about this, right? You click the epic, you add the session here. But you also have the ability to add a session here. That's why it's in 2 places. But this one should be broken at this point. Third session. Oh, wow, that typing is slow. That is very laggy. Yeah, see, that one there is broken now. But I actually don't mind not having... This was part of a different design. It's what's going on there, right? And I don't mind losing it from here at all. Because, again, at the moment, I'm writing this app for me. And the idea was, I'll explain. It was a way to quickly add a session, right? So I may be looking at this epic, but if I wanted to, instead of having to go to the epic every time, just add a session for another epic, you could just click the button here. But it really doesn't matter that much to me. Is this still laggy? Okay, something's wrong because it's very laggy on the input. Something's happening here. Fucking hell. So let's get rid of this for starters. That's fine. I don't really need that there. Not for my purposes. Maybe upgrade the Intel Core 2 Duo. Yeah, maybe. Wow. Is this one now laggy? Oh, this one's laggy too. Maybe it's not me. Never had this lag problem until today. Maybe it's not me. I have to wait. Could be beta 2. Could be. Either way, I'm going to keep going because we're actually sort of where I need. Now, if anyone knows this trick offhand, I want to be able... I can hit the escape key to dismiss that sheet. I want to be able to click anywhere outside of the sheet to dismiss it as well. Anyone know a trick for that? And the delete still works? Yes. Okay, good. Right? Yeah. This is all good. Yeah, let's make sure the persistence isn't broken here. Dismiss action. Okay, hang on. I'll take a look at that in a second. Let's add. So. Oh, that's laggy. Okay, dismiss. Looks epic, anyways. Oh, Mono's with us. I'm sorry, Mono. I didn't even know you were there. No offense, buddy. Okay, thank you. This is the new what? No. Okay. So I would do that. Do I do that on the views here? Or is that... Did I... Mono, I'm sorry. I'm getting sleepy. I'm sorry. a lot of SwiftData was passed under the bridge since then. Oh, that's right. I do remember you. Yeah. Yeah, we tested out the new multi in Z and it works. And Swift. Hey, move over to Z, folks. That's the way we're going here. Which is great because, you know what? I've still got it running right here. So let's... Dare I try this? Hang on. If I open... Add for... open... Let's open this project. Right. Multi-time. Multi-pass, multi-time. How do I invite you to this? Oh, I bet I do it there, right? What the hell is all that crap? I don't... Oh, okay. It's not that. Okay. Oh, I do make a call? Okay. Hang on. Oh, I see. So if I go back over here now, check this out, Mono. I think somewhere along the way he can mess with my files. I think. Oh yeah, let's do. Okay, let's do it for reals. For reals. I need in two places. There is the add session view. That's the view that comes up, and then there is the add epic is the other one. Both of those. So let's check this out. But can be built from source. Yeah, but Z only runs on the Mac at the moment. I actually was building it from source because I was trying to get Swift working, but they've done it now, so they beat me to it. This is Rust. This is built in Rust, so that's also partly why I was learning Rust to get it working. But I don't have to. Yeah, I liked Fleet. Fleet was good too. Trying to see if I can, like, it shows me where you're working. I don't know if follow means follow what you're doing. Okay, cool. This is great. I'm living the dream. I don't even have to write the code anymore. Cocoa Type is my AI. That needs to be a new sound file, right? Cocoa Type is my AI. Add session view. Okay, I was looking for... Oh, okay. Here. Right? Zoink. Bump, bump. There you go. Live coding, folks. Nope. Escape still works, but... Oh, okay. You've got a button for dismiss. Yeah, that works. But clicking outside here doesn't. Your day 4 ritual of trying to update my duns info. Let it go, Mono. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I didn't want a dismiss button. I wanted to be able to just click anywhere to dismiss it outside. Okay, all right. I mean, the dismiss button's fine, but in this case, hidden escape is just as good, right? Does that make sense? So you must have added a button here somewhere. Here it is. What's interesting is it doesn't show... Like earlier it was showing that I edited the line, right? Does that make sense? Yeah. I got to do the Google Verify account crap. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, well look, see? This is totally working. This is totally the way we're doing this in the future. Got it. All right. Knock, knock. Who's knocking? It's a Git blame, not a current editing. Okay. That's because you don't live in a country that exists, Mono. We've explained this before. It is no surprise to the rest of us you are undefined where you live. We've been trying to explain this to you. Okay, let me bring up this one. I'm going to leave your dismiss button in for now because it ain't hurting none. But I think the next part here, this is great. We've solved these problems. Thank you, everybody. See, chat room's awesome, folks. Get yourself a chat room. I'm telling you. So now, when we have a session, so two things. This was green and it's not working anymore, but completely irrelevant at this point. The delete button works for the session, but now the goal here was, right, I'm going to hit the start button. It's going to start a timer for that session. I think you see how this works, right? It'll show me the time for that session. I'll be able to stop it. Originally, I was going to go the route of not being able to go back and start and stop a session once it's over. But then I thought about, oh, you know what? Actually, maybe you do sometimes, right? You go back and do more work. So I'm going to leave it. So you'll be able to add more time to the session. And then this is the total time here. So I think I got to start thinking about how that's going to work as the timer here. What's too much? Oh, I'm going to try and pronounce this the best I can. Oscar Rhythm, did I get that right? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Actually, there are a lot of folks in the chat room right now who hang out, are regulars on here, and they do Swift streaming as well. So I'm going to do my best to shout them all out, but there's a delay. So forgive me, folks. I'm going to try and get this in order here, right? Coco type, no, shout out. Coco. All right, Coco type does a lot of Swift. And then eventually I will shout out the others, but please, not if I don't get to it, shout yourselves out. Right, Adam Wolf and all you folks, you know, all the Swifters, shout yourselves out. Oscar Rhythm, do you do Swift then? Just curious. Thank you. I don't know why I didn't think to just put the list like that. Those people. You do. Awesome. You like it? What kind of stuff you doing with it? Yeah, actually, Mono, that's not a bad idea. I should put a Swifties command, right? So yeah, I gotta put the player here. But what I want to do here is go back and look at this, right? So let me show you what I'm talking about. Here's the epic detail view, right? And you will see on here these buttons. Now, these buttons had a background color, but it stopped working. So I took it out, but I want to go back and look at it now, right? So let's do this. Background color.red. When I used to stream, I had the Swift Gods command. I remember when you used to stream. Okay, fantastic. I fixed it. The red's back, right? So this one should be green. And then on this one, right? Destructive warnings. So color dot red. Used to stream, other than the secret stream I have of him sleeping. He never sleeps. Okay, so here you go. You get the idea, right? And then when you click on this, it's going to change to something else. And we'll start a timer. And I'll show the timer on here, I think. And I guess we can update these in real time. It probably wouldn't hurt, right? And then delete to delete the session. I'm just trying to push through this big update. Takes priority. Once it goes live, I might get back into it for future editions. Still a huge backlog. That's all right, Mono. We know that we'll have all be, retired by then, and you'll be like, where'd everybody go? You love Swift? Excellent. We love Swift too. Yeah. Haven't tried newest versions yet. Is safe to update and use previous Xcode versions? Correct me if I'm wrong, chat room. To use Swift 6, can you install Swift 6 with Xcode 15? I'm not sure. You probably could, actually, manually. However, I'm using Xcode 16 Beta 2 on Sequoia Beta 2 here. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, so far it's going pretty good for me. Yeah. Outlived all the rest of us and is the only Swift streamer dev left. Yeah, Mono will be streaming Swift when it's been replaced with whatever comes after that, right? Mono, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if they fixed the glitch in Xcodes.app. That's why I hadn't mentioned it. Yeah. You got an error trying to install it in 15 Escamilla? I would not be surprised, right? Now with AI, gonna be awesome to try. Oh yeah, I am loving the. So we don't have the Swift Assist yet. That's still not available, but the new predictive assist, whatever you want to call it, love that. It's working really great for me. I would say if you've got, Xcode 16 is definitely worth playing with. Don't ship to production with it, but you can install it on Sonoma, so give it a go. But yeah, Swift 6, I'm not sure that you can put that on anything other than Sequoia, at least at this time. I'd love to be wrong. Yeah. iPhone mirroring is here. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. It's there. But when I click on it, my phone, I don't have the beta installed of iOS 18, so I can't actually use it. And I'm not going to update my phone to a beta because I need it too much for work. So I can't actually try it yet. Would love for someone to try it so we can see their experiences, because it's killing me to not be able to mess with it. Yeah. I did see you need to enable Swift 6 yourself. Yes, you do need iOS 18 according to this anyway. Yeah. Oh, you've been using it, Escamina? You like it? No lag? Fantastic. Yeah, Swift 6. Let me see if I can show you over here. It might let me. In the build settings, I think it is. I'll see if I... Oh, I can't move that camera. You can turn on, at least in the previous beta, I'm sure it must be here somewhere, you can turn on Swift 6 capabilities. I'm targeting macOS 15 with this app just to make life simple, because this is just an app for me, at least right now, right? Actually, it was build settings, I think. I think it's in here somewhere. But yeah, you can turn it on. Yeah. All phone notifications in Mac while I'm running. Yeah, I'm all about that. That is the one thing that this year is worth the price of upgrade for me, because I had it on my Android phone many years ago. Oh, I miss it so badly. Yeah. Just everything in one place. Exactly right. Wherever I am, my phone isn't. In fact, right now, I have no idea where my phone is. Yeah. All right. Let's get back to this. Before I go any further, I've got to do that commit, right? What did I actually do? Oh, just the colors? All right, it's not worth it for that. Plus the button. Multi-time. I'm going to grab me some hydration, folks. Won't be surprised if new MacBooks come with eSIM. Thank you, Escamina. I'm about to use up my last hydrate. I don't know. I mean, we all want to live the dream of having 5G in our MacBooks, right? I don't know. Maybe they'll give it to us next year. I'm so used to just tethering to my phone at this point. I'm happy to live the life that way. All right, let me go get some more hydrate. I know you want to see it, so I'll give you the I'll give you the transition. I'll be right back. Yeah, new screens and new logo. I liked the idea of the check mark in compile dev. I thought it was clever. Um, but the new screens, because I can't, for some reason in OBS on Sequoia, I couldn't import my all OBS settings and profiles and scenes and everything else. So I had to rebuild them from scratch. So I was like, all right, screw it. I'll just make my own. Yeah. Mod poll, whoever wants to do it, whatever it is. 15 won't run by default in Sequoia. Yeah, okay. I hadn't tried, but I'm not surprised. Yeah. I think I'm caught up on chat, right? Yeah, whatever the mod poll is. What is the mod poll? Let's see. Oh, okay. I know. I got an idea. Hang on. Gotta find it. Manage poll. All right, we're gonna make more. What is? Oh, what is the mod poll? It's moderate polls. See where it takes us. Okay. Let's do this little bit. This will be a fun little thing. This is something I remember doing before. Let's see how this goes for us. Oi. Epic list item view. That's the one I want. That is not the one I want. Nope, that actually is not the one I want. It is this one, right? Yeah. So, oh, I did also disable my preview earlier, didn't I? Hang on. Can I bring this back now? Oh no, because shoot, what'd I do? What don't you like now? Okay. Yeah, I did still need that. Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, preview, work for me. Can I not move this camera? Does it not let you? Oh, I had this earlier where the settings went behind the thing. Yeah, there it is. I bet I gotta be able to pick somewhere, right? Yeah, okay. Top right. No. Is that the smallest one? Tiny? How tiny is tiny? Tiny looks the same size, doesn't it? I think it does. Spaceless. Oh, that's actually more like what I want, but you're not going to let me change the size, are you? No. So close. It's really in the way right there where I could put it over there, I guess. But now, see, now I'm looking out of the picture. That's weird. Hang on. That's weird. I guess I could... Oh, that's really annoying. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's better. Okay. So we got the preview back. Fantastic. Are you just practicing some features? What is going on here? I have no idea, buddy. No. What I'm actually doing here is building myself an app. This is an app that I actually need. I need this for my day job to track Jira things, epics, tasks. I know, hear the screams. And so I'm building myself this tracker app to be able to track the sessions for time recording and everything. That's what I'm doing here on this one. And so far, it's going okay. So far. But what I want to do now, in fact, this is actually, for me at least, in a usable state other than starting, stopping, and tracking actual times. This is actually usable for what I want it for, which is shocking. Ultimately, I do need to build an iPad version. I need to build an iPhone version. Exactly that. I need to build an iPhone version so that I can start. I want to be able to scroll, also have a watch one, so I can scroll on my watch for the sessions and start and stop on my watch. Does that all make sense? Right? And then I'm living the dream for my day. That's the goal. Yeah. Oh my God, someone tell me off. I keep adjusting my code when it's not broken. And we all do that, this guy, as you well know. Yeah. tvOS version? Don't need that at work. Fake news. Code's always broken. So, Oscar Rhythm, I hope that helps. Hope that helps answer the question. That this app I'm building here is for me. However, it did occur to me there's no reason I couldn't make some of this stuff generic, right? And just, if other people are interested in using this as an app, because you could have projects and tasks. However, Adam Wolf is making a fantastic app for that, and I don't want to encroach on it. I'd much rather use his app, but this one is for me. So that's what I got. Yeah. Ship it. WatchOS. No, I really feel like this is actually a really good use case for WatchOS. On the watch, I could pick the epic, pick a session, and start and stop it. Maybe create one, but starting and stopping it on the watch will be living the dream, right? So what I want to do here is when I click to run it, I obviously want to change this icon to something else, right? So what we're going to do, we'll have to track this a little here. But I also want to bring some of this out into a sub view now that we've got this far, right? So if you take a look at, where is it? There, right? All of this can actually now be taken out into its own view, which would be session details, I guess I would call it. And then that's going to leave, yeah, this will clean the code up nicely, right? So I should be able to right click, extract sub view. Please don't break, but I know it's going to break. All right. Rename, refactor, rename, and we'll call this session. Session details view. All right. But now there's going to be a whole bunch of errors. Yep. There we go. And I also don't want it in this file. So let's just take this, get rid of it from here. But look, hey, we've greatly simplified this a bit, right? Make a new file from template, SwiftUI view. What is going on? Best poll ever. Everything's an option. I love it. Well done, everybody. Session details view. Right. Let's just put that structure right in there. It's gonna go nasty here for a second or longer. Oh, bugger. Yeah, this is going to be a... So it's going to be easy to fix the errors, but the problem... I remember why I didn't do this now. Because I need to delete the session and all these other things, which means I'm going to have to bring over some other stuff. We're gonna need crap. Yeah, we're gonna need to do the model context and stuff so that I can delete and manage them. Yeah. You want a hell bomb drop? I'll give you a hell bomb drop. You're gonna get 2, or I'm not coming back. So you're gonna get 2. Here you go. See, told you get 2. Yep. I want that to be an iPad version as well because I have my iPad sitting next to me at work all the time, and it would just be great to have it there as a console. Yes. Unless you meant iPod Touch, in which case, no. Okay. So... we're going to break some things and we'll fix them. Right? Fix them. Okay, so... struct. No. Struck. Actually, it doesn't need... Does it need to be a struct? I can't even, oh my God, I can't even talk anymore at this point. Does it need to be, oh, can it just be a variable? Let me think. I don't think I need state on this. Well, question for the chat room. Easiest way to send this back up, right? So, well, I don't even need to send it back up. It doesn't need to be a binding either, right? Actually. It's pretty much a one-way deal. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a one-way deal. So the session is going to be a session, right? And that fixes most of them. Doesn't fix this one. Get that. I understand. We will come to that, right? Fix the delete session, because that's where the problem is going to be. That's one of the interactions. The buttons obviously here are another one, but we can deal with that here because we're going to have to probably use the context in here anyway. This is now going to need this thing down here. It's going to need a session. For the preview, we can just do this. Right, of type session. We'll just make a new one. Thank you, predictive yada yada. Hit tab. There we go. See, don't you love that? That predictive crap right there. Look at it, saved me doing all that. It even put in test epic, test session, test summary, the dates. It filled it all in. It's beautiful. Love you. Thank you. Except I didn't quite get it right, and it's formatted it. There you go. Missing arguments for a parameter ID. Yeah, that's fair. Extra argument string. The ID for this, by the way. Oh, shoot. Sorry, that was my bad. For starters down here, let's just send in session. This is just for the preview. Will there be an iPad MC Hammer can't touch this edition? So I wasn't going to say anything about a non-touchable iPad, but you brought it up. Yeah, you meant iPod, right? I miss the iPod Touch. Don't all of you? I miss the iPod Touch. iPod Shuffle. Was the iPod Shuffle the one that just had the voice interface that was every bit as bad as current day Siri? Okay, ID is going to be a UUID. Yeah, okay, I think that'll work. Incorrect argument labeling call. Fix it. Thank you. Wow. See? Gotta love that predictive stuff, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, iPod Touch with name on it. That super thin iPod Touch. I had a blue one. Loved that thing. I loved it so much. All right. Failed to build because I probably need to add. Sorry. Over here. Yeah. So I need to add in the session. Totally understandable. Saw that coming. Fix the label for me. There you go. Thank you. This should get us back to where we were, but with an extracted view. Fingers crossed. Thank God. It worked. Okay. Let's just check. Session 2. The second part. Everything's working, folks. Delete's not going to do anything. That's fine. But we're back where we were, but with a cleaner epic detail view. Should make some of you happy, right? Should. Anything else is your own problem. So we've extracted this out. Okay, now over here. This is where we can do all the button stuff. The poll is spoken. You have to send it back up using... Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the poll. Sorry. Hang on. What was the poll all about? Let's have a look here. JavaScript, CloudKit, binding, one-way deal, SwiftData. Do it with JavaScript. Yeah, that would be fun, wouldn't it not? Because that's what we need here, a JavaScript interop, clearly. Okay, now, the whole point also is that we can now play around with this, right? So we can do this. We can say at state bar timer. Oh, look. Predictive is working for us again. Timer wait is running equals false. Thank you, predictive help. And it's already saying maybe you need timer duration. Well, maybe I do. But let's leave this one alone for now. Let's do this. Okay, so the reason I want this is for that play button, right? This background with green and this image, basically this whole thing right here, right? You can do this. Is if if is timer, if timer is running, do some stuff, right? Otherwise, I want to see this one. So if it's not running, I want to see the green one. I want to see it green, and I want to see the play, right? But Al's Journey. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to chat. Send it through Android phone. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Send it off to the Android. Send it back around again. Yeah. Al's Journey, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the fun. Okay, let's bring up some SF symbols. Because I do love the SF symbols. We want to stop. We want this one here. Stop.fill. Easy enough. All right. We'll just call it stop.fill. So stop. Right? So if the timer is running, I want to see the stop with the fill. Otherwise, I want to see the play. This should be as simple, he says. Lord help me. Lord help me, please. There you go. See the stop? You see it on the stream? Doing good? I am doing good as well. Thank you. I am having a lot of fun here with some SwiftUI on my Mac app here. So let's put this in here as well, right? Same thing. If timer is running, I don't want it to be green, but I want it to be green if it's that. So for this, color.red, right? So if the timer's not running, it should now be green with the play. Come on, catch up. Thank you. There you go. Now, we're going to probably hide the trash can when it's running, just for safety's sake, right? So what we can do here, same thing, right? If timer is running, actually, we can just do this. If not timer running, hang on. I know Xcode. I know. I'm getting there. I also hide my trash can when I go for a run. And try not to hit anybody else's too, right? SF symbols would be perfect tech if Apple provided compile time checks for symbol name versus target OS version. Oh, interesting. Yeah, with the changes in the asset catalogs and so on, I've not looked into the newer stuff this year for SF symbols, but I'm tempted to play around with the animated ones too. But I just, yeah, still more work to be done there, right? Okay, so right now it's not running. We see the trash can with the green, right? If it was running, trash can hides and we just see the stop. Beautiful. Super simple UI. Even I can understand. Mostly. So let's put it back to false. Actually, we can... You know what? Let's even do this. Totally going to take this up a notch. Right? I might change the background color of the whole session when it's running. We'll see. I might. I'll think about that. Okay, so here's what we can do, right? We can test this in the actual app. Why no Godot version? Yeah, I probably could do this in Godot at this point, I think. On my button for the timer code here. Right now we could do this, right? Timer running. Timer is running. Toggle it. Let's just test it. All right, let's do this one. How wonderfully simple is that? Thank you, SwiftUI. There's some weird layout stuff going on there. Changing, I can probably fix that. Now, one thing I'm toying with at the moment is, should I have the ability to do multiple sessions at the same time? I feel the answer is no. For me, for what I want to use this for, but this is all working beautifully, right? And then I can just get rid of that one once I fix that up. Fabulous. Related, when will this app have a skateboard mode? Skateboard! Yeah, if anyone is wondering what he's talking about, I have a game, a Godot game with a skateboard. Actually, I think I did install Godot. Yeah, I did. So okay, chat room, do a poll. You want me to demonstrate the skateboard? Let me know. So everyone's like, what's he talking about? Go to peterwitham.com/EH. Go get the game. It's free. This app also needs a moonwalk. Oh my gosh. Not telling you where it is. Thank you, this guy NZ. Appreciate that. Okay, so this, how long did you develop in Swift? Good question. So I have been messing around with Swift since 2014 when they announced it in the keynote. So that's how long I've been messing around with it. How long have I been writing Swift in production apps? I think since Swift version 4. So a few years at this point. Yeah. Do you work as a Swift dev? Yes. Yeah. My day job actually is so firstly, Swift is my preferred mobile language and platform. But my day job, I actually am an engineering manager, so I have teams. But I also get the opportunity to do some code when they let me. So in the day, I actually do Objective-C, Swift, Android Java, Android Kotlin, and React Native. So that's all the fun I get during the day. However, personally, I only like to mess with the Swift code because I feel more comfortable there. Hope that helps. So yeah, it's how I make my living. Yeah. Feel free to ask any questions. But I'm not using, so I do also have apps in production with SwiftUI, but not for the day job, just personal apps. Yeah. My day job apps, we're still using, well, most of it is legacy code. So we're not only converting from Objective-C still to Swift, but also they use storyboards, and we do it in code. We have not moved over to SwiftUI yet. Sadly for me, it's too late to start. It's never too late to start. Trust me, it's never too late. I'm doing a master in cybersecurity. Oh, that sounds a lot more fun. Yeah, cool. Work as a PHP dev. And next year, hopefully I can work in that field. If I decided to start as a junior Swift dev, I would earn a lot less than right now. Oh, I believe you. Yeah, absolutely. Cybersecurity is where it's all at right now, right? And I think that's a fascinating field too. Not really my specialty, but I know a lot of smart folks, and I would say that is a great field to be in right now. Yeah. You want me to demo the skateboard? Poll ended. What did the poll say? Emperor, yes. Yeah, Eaglenaut is our, should we call him our regular cybersecurity expert? Is that fair? He's certainly an expert, yeah. No, I'm not. If you'd have seen my code earlier, I had the problem. I got lots of problems. I have to be versatile in many different things because of the day job. So I don't feel I ever absolutely specialize in anything because I don't really get the opportunity to. But I'm reasonably confident in a lot of things, I guess. Is that the best way to put it? Yeah. Ignore his code. No. Ignore my code. Although, I feel like you're on safe ground with my Godot code. That's why I made the course. There's not much can go wrong there. What did the poll say, by the way? View the results. Nobody voted. All right, you don't get to see it. Great. Saves me some hassles. Thank you, this guy NZ, though. Appreciate it, buddy. Okay, so this is all doing its thing. I feel like I'm getting to the point that I was trying to avoid so far, which is all the date timer calculations. I feel like I've reached that point though, right? Everybody voted for let me know. Oh, sorry. I think the Swift is cool because you always work in a similar field and not much changes, right? But web development is just changing all the time. Quite annoying. There were 3 votes for let me know. Sorry, I missed that. Well, actually, it's interesting you mentioned that because this is the first year in a while that is a bit of a significant changes in Swift. With Swift 6, I guess is the way to put it. It's been a while of pretty steady stuff, but there's a lot of interesting things this year. I do web dev as well. And web dev is definitely the hardest one to keep up with, for sure. No question. I use, for the compileswift.com website, I use astro.build, which is sort of React and a bunch of stuff under the hood. Yeah. Space delay? Did I miss somebody here? Mono, what the hell? Relevant. Is it mono? Is it relevant? It better be, buddy. It better be relevant. Oh, I think I've seen that one before, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen that one before. Okay, so I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna go into my non-comfort zone. I know this was my comfort zone. Shock to everybody, but I want to try and do something different here. Something very obvious. So when you hit the play, I think a large timer clock has to come up on the top here, don't you? Right? I feel like I'm gonna just challenge myself into a obscurity of just nightmare here. Yeah. Rewrite yearly with WWDC. Oh, by the way, I have implemented the boomerang. Uh-oh. See? He's got a boomerang in his game now, folks. Yeah. Oh, this guy NZ. I need another sound from you. Hold on. Yeah. It occurred to me. This guy NZ. Thank you, buddy. You triggered my memory. What about Cocoa Brain? Cocoa Brain sounds like something that should have been in a 80s, 90s kids Saturday morning cartoon, right? It'll cost you. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I'll pay you back with appreciation. So now that we've got the transition scene for skateboard, see, if you'd have voted, you'd have seen it. Sorry. I've really got to put one in for the turtle, right? So I need the same thing, but saying hurdle slowdown, I think. Yeah. That's all you need. Good. That's all I got. So I gotta put one in for the hurdle slowdown now, right? So anyway, there you go. Uh-oh. It's all coming in now for the Discord. Let's have a look. Oh, wait, is it the Swifty thing you're pointing out? Is that it? Because that's what it pulled up. I feel like I'm not sure it's pulling up what I think it should. No. Hurdle turtle. Hurdle slowdown. That's... I'll take a better phrase if someone's got it for the slow hurdle. Hurdle... Whatever anybody thinks is good. Yeah. You want it to... If you want hurdle turtle... See, I don't want slow, because slow would be... could imply the whole game, right? That's why I think... Wow, I dropped a lot of frames today. That's why I think something like hurdle turtle would be better. For sure. Because hurdle turtle... It's just fun to say at this point. Because, yeah, I don't want to imply it's slowing the whole thing down. It's just a hurdle, right? Or hurdle something hurdle. And don't do something hurdle. Okay, I can't. I'm not pulling up. When I click on that link, it's not taking me to anything. But I don't have Discord installed. I'm doing it in the web because slow, low, high. Well, I'll take both, like the skateboard, and we'll randomly pick one. That'd be cool. Yeah. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? It's gonna be a panel, right? That's gonna be shown. So gotta think. The only way I know to do this off the top of my head is a Z-stack. I know Well, you don't want me to do a geometry redo, I know that. So it would have to be like a Z stack that puts it on top. But this is the only way I know to do it, right? So we would take all of this. Let's move that up into there, right? Did it move it? I think it did. Yeah. Anchor's out. Slam on the brakes. Yeah, Hurdle Turtle's winning the poll, right? Hurdle Turtle it is. 2 of those, please. I'll take 2 Hurdle Turtles to go. Hold the anchovies. Yeah. Okay, so we've got that in there. Let me just try something here. Just experimenting to get what I need. Let's just make this width 200, 200, height, whoops, 100. And then background, let's just do color. No, let's not put that there. Okay, let's see what that, this is gonna look pretty terrible right now. No, it is Hurdle Turtle. Oh, you could put, okay, sorry. I can't use Hurdle Turtle. Don't want to upset anybody on the App Store. Oh, okay. Thank you, Coco Type. Okay. Okay. This is actually working out better than I anticipated. Let's just build this out in line here for now. Look, it even put in the corner radius for me. Thank you, predictive stuff. Right? Thank you, predictive stuff. Shoot. Nah, I gotta put that in every time I do that. Okay, that should have actually been 100 and 200. 300, and that should have been 50. 70. Okay, great. Let me think. Let's put in H stack here for this. And then above this we want, let's just put in some numbers. Oh, dang it. Okay, we can fix this. We're gonna do that. Wow, that actually worked out cool, but where did the green come from? That's the question. Where did the green come from? Okay. Wow. SwiftUI is actually doing exactly what I wanted it to. Now for the text though, we're gonna need a font weight of not that weight. Semi-bold. Extraneous argument label. Wait in call. Fair enough. You put it in. By the way, I hope you all appreciate that I'm not blasting you out with the light mode, which does work, by the way. Just so you know, it's there, but I didn't want to hurt your eyes. Okay. Font. Yeah. Thank you. Suggestion. Awesome. Start heading to bed. Good luck with your epic sessions and hurdle turds. Thank you, Coco Type. Appreciate it, buddy. Hey, folks, go follow Coco Type. Trust me on this. If you like Swift, he's the guy you got to watch, along with Adam Wolf and Notify, who's not in our chat today. Okay. See, isn't this great? This is sort of kind of what I'm going for. But here's the deal. This is why we put this in a Z stack. If this is going to look familiar, if the timer is running, show me that stuff. If it's not running, don't show it to me. That's the plan. Watch this. Not if I partied too hard in the School of Rock. Oh no. Okay, thank you. I'll have to explain that next time I see him. Okay, so when we hit the session to start it, boom. Look, that timer's going to come up. When we stop it, boom, the timer's going to go away, right? How cool is this, folks? This is actually better than I expected. Even I'm surprised that I got it right. I should really go to bed as well. I got to go to the office in about 7 hours, but I'm having too much fun. Okay. I also think when this is running like this, we should hide all the other sessions. It's just a thought. And then that way I don't even have to code for not allowing it. Yeah. He was inactive in a show, in a showing of School of Rock, and now he's sick. I don't know if those two things are related. I don't remember people being sick in School of Rock. But actually, I didn't know the performance was going to be that soon, so I'll have to catch up with him next stream. Yeah. All right. Okay, so other than the actual timer and recording of time, this is actually going very well. Now, I think we should hide the bottom. Actually, yeah, we should hide these bottom numbers when this stuff when it's running. So, if I do that, I may not even need. No, I still need the Z stack for the buttons. I'm not drunk. I was drunk yesterday. Oh, I could have used that in my teenage years. Totally. Yeah. So let's see here. All of this V stack right here. We should totally hide this. If timer is running. Okay, if it's not running, sorry, it's what I should have said. Right? So when it's not running, don't show the stuff. Let's test it. I may have screwed something up here. Okay. I get that it broke the layout, but actually if we put some animation on that, that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? We put some cool animation in there. Okay, let's figure this out. So I get that the Z stack is actually doing that. I may not even need the Z stack at this point. Which would be great. Let's try it. Oh hell yeah. Now we're getting there, right? We put some fancy animation on that. We're totally rocking that. And then put the button next to the timer. Totally rocking that. We can fix this layout. So let's take a look. True. The live preview should be our friend here. We hope. Actually, it would be, that's how you'd want it to look on the watch, right? So, let's see. I want to be careful here. I don't want to wrap myself in a nightmare more than I usually do. And it's doing that because, let me look at the 3D view here, right? Hang on, let's do this. Set that up. Let's go look at our 3D view here. Whoops, wrong button. Oop, there's a bug. Look, I can't see my thing. I'll have to report that one. All right, let's trim this back. Where is it? There it is. Oh yeah, look, it's not coming back at all now. I totally done busted. Okay, yeah, so we can probably fix this. Because at that point, that one is in an H stack by itself. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Here's how we do this. Shoot, yeah, look. Can we get away with this? What do you think? Oh, I bet we can. Hang on. Let's take that image. Put that in there. I bet we can totally get away with that. I believe. They should stack next to each other now. All right, we can fix this. Yeah. And then when it stops, look at that. We put some fancy animation on there. All right, hang on. So let me think. Let me look at that again. So the button is stretching out all the way, right? Yeah, okay. Also means you can tap the text to stop. But why didn't it respect that frame? That's interesting, right? And this one's got a frame. Curious. Right. So the button image should it? Something's tripping it up. Did I get these out of order? Max width. You want me to put that after that? No? Should it go? I can't remember the order of these things. It's not that one. Okay, let me make life easy for myself. Frame. Thank you. Oh, really? Any other time. Min width. Blah 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 blah. Max width. Okay, max width. Okay, so so something is stretching. Actually, I think what is maybe happening, I don't think it's this. I actually think the background color of red, yeah, it's, of course, Peter, of course, it's applying it to the whole thing, right? Of course it is. I'm an idiot, right? So that background right there, I don't want that there anymore. I want it up here on the image. I think that's the problem. Ooh, that's a lot of unhappiness. Cannot preview file because I did something. What did I did? Oh. I think I got that right. Let's go back. I missed one. Ah, there it is. Is that the one right there? Everyone needs one of these. Oh my gosh. All right. What is it? Let's have a look. Of course it is. I'm an idiot, right? Of course it is. I'm an idiot, right? Of course it is. I'm an idiot, right? Hang on, let me turn the volume up. Of course it is. I'm an idiot, right? Of course it is. I'm an idiot. Thank you, this guy, NT. Oh, that might be. I played a lot. Ah, that's funny. Oh, love you, buddy. Okay, there we go. There's my stop button. And then down here on this one, background color green. Okay, there's a weird gray, which I might have to fix here. Oh, I know why. Yeah, because of all the order of things in SwiftUI. We should all have one, like you say, right? Everybody needs one of these. We're going to get one for you. Don't you worry. Next time around, I'm going to be paying attention. And I'm going to get one of those for you. Oh, yeah. We'll be seeing it on the next stream. I want to see the, I love that ground pound. Folks, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're missing out. Let me tell you about this, right? If you want to know what we're talking about and you want to see some awesome game development in Unity and a great game, go check out this guy NZ. Trust me on this. Follow him now. Check out his next stream. It's coming along fantastic. We're talking about an awesome dude making a game for his kid. And it's an awesome game too. Yeah. And he didn't even pay me to say that. I know, right? Okay, this is now, yeah, this is where we got to get a little fancy here and fix up my order of things in SwiftUI. Oh, you're welcome. You know it's true. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Let me think about this. I may have to take that off of there now. It's all about the order of things. You'll get used to this with SwiftUI. There we go. We got it back on there. We're going to make that gray go away. And then once we've made that gray go away, that's looking pretty good. Okay. Let's set this back to false. Oh, I'm going to have some fun putting some animation on this too. Yeah. And then, let me think. How do we get rid of the gray here? So for the whole button, the background, I'm not sure about this. We'll see. Isn't there like a transparent or something? Clear. That may be what I'm thinking of. Not sure if that's going to do what I think it's going to, hoping it's going to do. Yeah, no, I didn't quite do what I wanted there because it's the image, right? Is that what's happening? I think it is. So, it's the whole label right there. Order of things. Is it going to be put the frame the other way around? No, it's not. Don't do that. Do not do that. I'm curious though. If I put clear, am I going to get a weird gray bit? Okay, so wait, this is the gray. This is the default background for the whole button is what's going on. Which actually, didn't I just put it there though? And that didn't do anything, right? Like if I make that blue, yeah. So if I make that clear, no. Night Animal, thank you so much for your help, my friend, with the filtering earlier on. Massively appreciated. Folks, go check out Adam Wolf. Let me give him a shout out here. He also makes some fantastic apps. You need these apps. Developer Doc and Muse. I use them both all the time. Just fantastic apps. But let me give Adam Wolf a shout out here. Adam Wolf, my friend, if you want to put the links to your apps in the chat before you go to bed, please do so. I'm not kidding, folks. Developer Doc is a great AI tool that we use on our streams here with the coding. And Muse is a great tool I use for gathering and organizing my brain, which is no easy task. That's how good that app is. Yeah. Dragon Dust, how you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. So where is that coming from? I mean, I know where it's coming from, but you know, it's a small problem for right now, honestly. I want to get onto the timer. So here's what we'll do. Let's put some padding in, right? Let's just do a leading of, say, 40. Let's see what that looks like. Just want to put some separation between the time and the button. Right? Oh, I put it in the wrong place. Sorry, not leading, trailing. Slightly different. How are you? Just starting my workday. I am. Thank you, Adam Wolf. Folks, go check out those apps. Just trust me on this. You need those apps. Trust me on this. We all use Developer Doc. We quack greatly with it. I am doing great, Dragon Dust. I'm having a lot of fun here with my Mac app that I'm building, as you can see. There you go. That's more like it. We'll put in some fancy animation, get rid of that gray background, and we are looking pretty spiffy. Although, actually, I do want... I feel like it should be centered, right? Would that be too jarring? I don't think it would. I don't think it worked either. What did I... Oh. No? Oh. Oh. That actually would be an easier way, right? Let's just allow for idiots like me. And then this way I can resize the window and hopefully I'm sorry you got to work today, Dragon Dust. I know what it feels like. I got to do it myself in about 8 hours from now. I really should be in bed at this point. There we go. Right. We'll lose the gray. We'll do a nice little cool, some kind of animation. Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic. Wow, folks, we have come a long way in this session. Oh my God, I didn't realize it's three hours, 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Oy. God, I hate to do this to you, Dragon Dust, but I think I'm gonna. Don't take it personally. I think I'm done here. I gotta go to bed. Yeah. 1.5 hours on hold, and I've just proved to the government that I own my business. Well done, Mono. Getting close to updating the dust. Well, I'm proud of you, Mono. Only 1.5 hours. That's pretty good going with government shit, isn't it? Well done, buddy. Yeah. Join next time, depending on your streams go. Yeah. This was an impromptu one that just kept getting better. Yeah, 4th day was the charm. Who knew, right? Yeah. On the 4th day, he finally got through. Well done. Yeah, Dragon Dust, we will catch up with you next time, my friend. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me today and working through these issues and being patient as we did this. We've gone a long way on this. And if you are remotely interested in Swift and SwiftUI, we're going to be doing a lot more of this stuff. But this has been pretty awesome, actually, for getting this app to this stage. Next time, I'll probably solve that gray off stream while I'm working on other things. But next time, we will actually make the timer. And we will record that time and do these calculations. At that point, we're pretty much there as far as the basics of what I needed. However, we are going to have some fun with Swift charts and putting in some reporting in here as well. So stay tuned, folks. Greatly appreciate you all. This has been awesome. Hey, go tell friends about it, right? Or go visit compileswift.com and check out the podcast as well. Greatly appreciate this. And as we have said before, we all hang out in our Discord. We would love for you to come and join us if you haven't already. We solve each other's problems, have a lot of fun, and it's all good stuff. That's it, folks. You know what's going to happen here? You're gonna get the Helldivers. You know you're gonna get this. All right, get the transition. See you all later. Thank you so much. Ciao.